Hello my dear students, I wish you the best time of whatever time you are watching this video, and I welcome you to the lecture. We are doing chapter 4 circle exercise 10.4. We have solved question number 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we are now into question number 5. A very interesting question. In this question they are telling us that there are 3 girls, Reshma, Salma and Mandeep, playing a game by standing on a circle of radius 5 meter drawn in a park. Reshma throws ball to Salma, Salma to Mandeep, Mandeep to Reshma. If the distance between Reshma and Salma and between Salma and Mandeep is 6 meter each, what is the distance between Reshma and Mandeep? So let us consider that this is the circle that is being drawn by them. Fine. And supposingly this is the center. Now they are standing somewhere like this and like this. This is 5 meter radius. This is the center of the circle O. Fine. Now Reshma, Salma and Mandeep, the ball is thrown in such a way that Reshma distance between means from Reshma to Salma, Salma to Mandeep, Mandeep to Reshma. It's like that. Distance between Reshma and Salma and between Salma and Mandeep is 6 meter each. So Salma is common. I take it over here, over here, Reshma, Salma and Mandeep. Now here they tell you that this distance and this distance is 6 meter each. Both is 6 meter. What is the distance between Reshma and Mandeep? This is what you have to calculate. Oh, the center is too close. If you consider this, see what all distances do we know, other distances that we know. This is slightly what happened. The circle has, this distance has come too close. Actually it is going to be close anyhow, but we will have to manage it so that should be visible. This is the center, so I will take it purposely over here. Reshma, Salma, Mandeep, and this is the center O. This is the distance that we have to measure. This is the distance we know it is Reshma to Salma it is 6 meter, Salma to Mandeep it is 6 meter again. Okay. Now what we have to do, my dear students, is that, see, try to understand the funda of this question. This is the distance that you know and this is also the distance that you know. Only thing that actually speaking is going to happen. See, this is 5 meter, my dear students, and this also is 5 meter. The only thing that is going to happen is that P, we have to show that first, actually ideally speaking, we have to show that OP is perpendicular to RM. That is very important, because see, in the question what actually is going to happen is, what you are actually going to do is, in this question, so this is the figure totally as we see. Okay, this is O, this is R, this is M, this is S, this is P. What I want you all people to understand and do is that, see, if we have to find area of triangle ORS in 2 different ways. In first, what will happen is that we will find area of triangle. Oh, don't do that. It has been done. We will find area of triangle ORP. This is the main idea, my dear student. ORP. Now, if I find the area of triangle ORP, and then also I find area of triangle RPS. Fine. If these two areas these two areas, which two areas? ORP and RPS. If I add these two areas, what I will get is area of triangle ORS. This is what I will get. Are you getting, my dear students? So we have to find area of triangle ORP and we have to find area of triangle RPS and add these two triangles. I will get area of triangle ORS. See, the logic is this only. Try to understand the concept that I am going to use. Find area of triangle ORP, find triangle area of triangle RPS and add the two, you will find area of triangle ORS. Why I am doing this is, the reason is that I can use this, otherwise see here only 5 meter I know like this. If there is any other way that you can find area of triangle ORS, you have to find area of triangle ORS by two methods. This is one method, this one is a complete method. Okay, and one more method that I will be investing is, or I will be using is, see, this is the circle, fine, and supposing if this is the okay. Now another method is that I will draw a perpendicular from there to here. I will straight take triangle ORS and I will take triangle ORS. This is a perpendicular, this is the base, so this becomes the height and this becomes the base, and this I will find directly by this method. Are you getting? This is one method I will find and this is the second method I will find, but basically they are the areas of same triangle ORS. I can equate them. I can write this area, the whatever is this area I am getting is equal to this area. This is the procedure, my dear students. See here, so I will get very easily, because this actually here I will be drawing this perpendicular. So this is supposingly Q. I will be drawing OQ perpendicular to RS, and then I will definitely get half into base into height, but I will have to again, base is RS is known 6 meter. I will have to find OQ. I will have to find OQ by a method which is very easy, Pythagoras theorem. But when it comes to this, my dear students, what happens over here is that here also I will use the same half into base into height. Here this is 90 degree, but this is not given that it is 90 degree. This is not given it is 90 degree. So what I will do is that, see, this is the part which most of the times teachers, I don't know whether your teacher has taught you this part or not. This is basically optional. If your teacher has taught you, then try to understand what your teacher must have taught you. What she will do is that she will first ask you to see, first she will ask you to take this full triangle and this full triangle ORS and triangle OMS. In triangle ORS and triangle OMS, OR is congruent to OM. Reason is radii of same circle. OP is congruent to OP, common side, and RS is equal to SM, is equal to 6 meter each given. Therefore, triangle ORS is congruent to triangle OMS by SSS criteria. Therefore, angle ROS is congruent to angle MOS CPCT. Therefore, angle ROP is congruent to angle P because same angles, different names. So this is going to be your first point. Then you will start in triangle ORP and triangle OMP. Okay, now I am into the smaller triangles. Okay, these smaller triangles. Here again you will get OR is congruent to OM because they are radii of same circle. OP is congruent to OP because they are common side, and you will also get angle ROP is congruent to angle MOP because this is from 1. This we did not have, the third element we were not having, that's why we solved this. Therefore triangle ORP is actually congruent to triangle OMP by SAS criteria. Therefore you will tell angle OPR is congruent to angle OPM CPCT. Try to understand, but this is only that they are congruent, but 90 degree is not yet done. Angle OPR plus angle OPM is basically equal to 180 degree because they are angles in linear pair. 2 angle OPR is equal to 180 degree, therefore angle OPR is equal to angle OPM, because this 2 will go and divide 180, that will become 90 degree. In this way you will be able to prove that this is 90 degree. This is required, my dear students. If your teacher is not interested in doing this and she has left it optional, then you can leave this in option, but this is required. Some or the other way, there is one more way of proving that this is perpendicular. What you can do is that, see, OR is congruent to OM. See, one more data is there if your teacher has used it. See, for any segment, if a perpendicular bisector is drawn, like supposing this is RM, this is OS. If this is a perpendicular bisector, that means what happens, this all points, if any point you take, this point will be equidistant from the end points, means this OR will be congruent to OM. Even if this will be congruent to this, you take any point on this perpendicular bisector, this will be equidistant from the end points. That is the property of a perpendicular bisector. So what you will tell over here, OR is congruent to OM. This is because radii of same circle. Therefore you will tell O lies on perpendicular bisector of RM. Okay, now we have proved only this much. See, now what have we proved? This is RM. This I don't know whether this will be visible or not. My page I am going short. See, this is RM and this is O. OR is congruent to OM. That is what I have proved. OR is congruent to OM. That means this O is going to be on perpendicular bisector. O can be anywhere, but it is definitely on the perpendicular bisector because it is equidistant from the end points. Similarly, SR is congruent to SM. SR is congruent to SM because each 6 meter it is given. Therefore, S also lies on perpendicular bisector. Therefore, OS is a perpendicular bisector of RM. Like this also you can write. Some teachers, very few teachers take this method, but if your teacher has told you, then try to understand. First you have to show that OR is congruent to OM. Therefore, O lies on perpendicular bisector. SR is congruent to SM because each 6 meter. Therefore, S lies on perpendicular bisector. Now, O and S both are lying on perpendicular bisector. Therefore, OS as a segment as a whole has to be perpendicular bisector of RM. That is what you have to write. Why I am doing all this? See, my dear students, now what will happen? Now you know that. See, now we have to go by diagram by diagram. These diagrams, whatever I have drawn for you all people. See, I have to find area of triangle ORS two times, once by this and once by this. What is the data that I will be needing? See, when I am doing by this, area of triangle, what is the triangle? ORP. ORP. First let me see, but let okay, is equal to half into what is the base. See, this is 90 degree, the base will be OP and PR will be the height, base height, OP into RP, because area of triangle is equal to half into base into height. Let OP be equal to X. Therefore, area of triangle ORP is equal to half into OP is equal to X into RP. Okay, this is what area of triangle ORP I have got. Similarly, I have to go for triangle RPS, but actually here again same thing will happen. Half into base will be now PS into height will be RP. But what will be PS now? See, I have to make it now ready. PS will be what? OS minus OP. See, I cannot take PS again as X or Y. It is not fruitful. I have considered OP as X and I know OS is phi. Try to understand, my dear students. I have taken OP as X and OS is 5. I know. What will be PS? PS will be equal to OS minus OP. From OS, if I subtract OP, I will get PS. So I will write this: PS is equal to from OS minus OP. This is because O dash, P dash, S, they are in the straight line. Because they are in the straight line, therefore PS will be equal to OS minus OP. And what is OS? OS is 5 because it is the radius of the circle park, that circular park that they have taken, and OP is equal to X. So that's why PS will be 5 minus X meter. This you have to remember. Okay. Now again I will, by this formula, area of triangle RPS. Now again I will write area of triangle RPS is equal to half into what is the base over here? PS. And what is the height over here? RP, same height. Therefore, area of triangle RPS, PS is 5 minus X, height I will still keep the same. So this is 2. Now I have told you, if I add these two, I will get area of triangle ORS. Area of triangle ORS is equal to area of triangle, what was the first one? This ORP plus area of triangle RPS. Therefore, area of triangle ORS, ORP is what? Half into X into RP plus RPS is what? Half into 5 minus X into RP. Here I can take out half into RP as a common factor. So inside the bracket I will get X plus 5 minus X. Right? Half and RP has gone out. So here X and X also will go. I will get 5 upon 2 RP is going to be area of triangle ORS. Like this I will get area of triangle ORS. Okay. Now I told you one more method is there. In this I will draw OQ perpendicular to RS. construction. This you can do afterwards also, because first you will do, then it will be slightly confusing for you. Construction. Draw OQ perpendicular to RS. Now OQ is perpendicular to RS, therefore RQ will be half of RS, because perpendicular drawn from center to the chord bisects the chord. RQ is equal to half of RS. Since perpendicular from center to the chord bisects the chord, therefore RQ is equal to half of RS, that is equal to half of 6, that is equal to 3 meters. RQ will be equal to 3 meters. So RQ is 3 meters, RO is 5 meters. So in triangle ROQ by Pythagoras theorem. What will you get by Pythagoras theorem in triangle ROQ? Okay, this is what you have to know now. See, because you have to use half into base into height. The base is 6 meter, but you require height now. OQ also you have to calculate. For calculating OQ, I am going to use Pythagoras theorem in this triangle. So for that, this is 5 meter, I know. I require RQ. RQ will be half of RS, therefore this will be 3. And now I will be able to find OQ. So here what it will be, OR square is equal to OQ square plus RQ square. OR is 5 square, OQ is I don't know, RQ is 3 square, 25. This 3 square will become 9. I'll bring here, subtract it, that will become OQ square. This will be 16 is equal to OQ square. Therefore OQ is equal to 4 meter. So this is OQ. Now again I will use by half into base into height. Area of triangle ORS is also equal to half into base is RS into height is OQ. Therefore area of triangle ORS, base is RS 6, height is OQ, I got 4. 2 3s are 6. Area of triangle ORS is equal to 3 4 the 12 meter square. This will be my which point? Fourth point. From 3 and 4. In third point also, if you have got area of triangle ORS 5 upon 2 RP. 5 upon 2 RP. This is also area of triangle ORS is equal to 12. Therefore RP will be equal to what? 12 into 2 upon 5. 24 upon 5. So RP is equal to 5. 4 is a 24.8 meter. This is RP. But again you have got only RP. You have to find RM. Again here this is the perpendicular drawn from center to the chord RM. Since perpendicular drawn from center to the chord bisects the chord, therefore this time but it is going to be double. RM is equal to double of RP. Therefore RM is equal to double of 4.8. Therefore RM is equal to 2 8 9.6 meter. This is your answer. Distance between Reshma and Mandir. Therefore distance between Reshma and Mandeep is equal to 9.6 meters. So this is quite a lengthy question, my dear students. but this is really very important for you to understand. If you have understood this question and you are able to think along this question, then your thought process really increases very good. I am not sure whether in this exam, of course, but if this would have been a written exam, then definitely this has a huge scope to be asked for not less than 4 to 5 marks. Now I am not sure, but definitely, but this is really very important because this really increases your way of thinking. Even question number 6 is very important. A circular park of radius 20 meter is situated in a colony. So there is a circular park, they mean to say, of radius 20 meter is situated in a colony. 3 boys, Ankur, Sayyed and David, are sitting at equal distances. Now see, because they are sitting at equal distances, this has to be an equilateral triangle. Try to understand this. This has to be an equilateral triangle. Ankur, Sayyed and David. This has to be an equilateral triangle. AS is equal to SD is equal to AD. Therefore, triangle ASD is an equilateral triangle. And this radius is 20 meter. Each having a toy telephone in his hands to talk to each other. Find the length of the string of each one. Means basically we have to find the length of the side of this triangle. We have to find the side of this triangle. That's all. What they have given us is only this radius. What we will have to do is that we will have to draw this 3 radius. Again the same thing, my dear students. We will have to find area of this triangle ASD by 2 different ways. See, because area of triangle ASD, one very simple way is that it is an equilateral triangle. The area of equilateral triangle is root 3 upon 4 side square. So I can take any side, this will be there. Okay, any one side you can take, but we will normally go for this one because we will be taking it like that. Okay, like this. These are 3 equal triangles, actually speaking. Triangle OSD, triangle OSA and triangle ODA are actually triangles of equal areas. So this is one way, root 3 upon 4 side square, side I am taking SD. This is one, and another will be find area of triangle OSD and then multiply this by 3. This is another way. This is one way. This is another way. You find area of triangle OSD and multiply that by 3 because they are all same. See, SD, if I take this OP, base into height, then this also will be same. Base AS and height also will be same. This also will be same. So basically these 3 triangles will be congruent triangles, and therefore I will find the area of one triangle and multiply that by 3. This will still be equal to area of triangle ASD. These two I have to equate. But then going forward, what should I do is, if I go to find area of triangle OSD, half into base into height. Base is SD, I have to find the height. OP. Okay. What I will do, I have to again use this Pythagoras theorem over here. SOP, in triangle SOP, because base into height means again I will have to find this by Pythagoras theorem only. There is no other go. Okay. So let SP be equal to X meters in triangle OSP by Pythagoras theorem. I will get what? OS square is equal to OP square plus SP square. The OS is basically the radius, and radius they have told 20 meter, 20 square. OP square I don't know, I have to calculate that, but this I have told SP is going to be X square. Therefore this will be 20 square is 400 minus X square is going to be OP square. Therefore OP is going to be whatever is this 400 minus x square, the square root of this is going to be OP. So area of triangle basically is equal to half into base into height. Therefore area of triangle OSD is going to be half into base is going to be SD into height is going to be OP. SD is now what? See, SD is equal to, now this is SP is x, therefore SD will be 2x, because again the same thing, perpendicular drawn from center to the circle to the chord, center circle to the chord bisects the chord, so this will be equal to SP is x, so x plus x, this will be 2x. OP is this root 400 minus x square. This is area of triangle OSD. Now area of triangle ASD is equal to 3 into area of triangle OSD. I have told you now here. All these 3 I will have to add. That will be what? 2 से 2 मर गया. What I get is 3x. Right? 3 into this whole thing. Na? Here I should have calculated this 2 से 2 gone. 3x root 400 minus x square. This will be the value of area of triangle ASD. But area of equilateral triangle is equal to root 3 upon 4 side square. Therefore area of triangle ASD will be equal to root 3 upon 4 into SD square. So that will be equal to root 3 upon 4 into 2x square, because SD is 2x. So that will be equal to root 3 upon 4 into 4x square. Again 4 से 4 मर गया. I get area of triangle ASD root 3x square. This is 2. So from 1 and 2 I will get ASD is equal to area is 3x 400 minus x square root from 1 and 2. This is what? 3x into 400 minus x square. 3x into 400 minus x square root of this is equal to, the other root is 3 root 3x square. Root 3x square. This we have to solve. We will get x and double of that will be st. So here if I take this 3x on the other side, what do I get? 400 minus x square is equal to root 3 x square upon 3x. So here 1x is gone. If you want I can keep it. Actually if you understand root 3 1s are root 3 3s are, you can do this root 3 root 3s are. Otherwise you can, if you have any confusion, actually no need of confusion my dear students. Root 3 1s are root 3 into root 3 is 3 should be the game. X is there but 1x upon root 3. Try to understand, this x is there. Root 3 1s are root 3, because we know root 3 into root 3 is equal to 3. So root 3 1s are root 3 into root 3 is 3. So this is how we have got. So now this root is there. Now taking square of both sides. Now I will take square of both the sides, because I want this radical to get out. So 400 minus x square will be equal to, again now this will give me x square upon, now root 3 square will give me 3. Now this 3 comes and multiplies over here. Don't forget to put the bracket over here. Now this will be 3 0 3 3 4s are 12 minus 3x square is actually equal to x. Now 3x square will be shifted on the other side, is equal to x square plus 3x square. So 1200 is equal to 4x square. So now here 1200 upon 4 0 x will be equal to what? 300 3 100s are 2 50s are 2 25s are 5 5s are 5 1s are. This one 5, this one 2, so 2 5s are 10 and root 3 doesn't have this. Therefore now SD is equal to 2x is equal to 2 into 10 root 3 meter Therefore SD is equal to 20 root 3 meter. Therefore the length of each string meter. Okay my dear students, so with this we have completed exercise 10.4. I hope you all have got this. You have to really revise this, listen to the lecture again and again my dear students, and then only you will be able to face this. Okay, take care my dear students, stay home, stay safe, and most important, stay happy. Love you all, take care, bye.